I am working on a 1972 D18 here, getting the neck reset. So what I've done so far since the last video is I've cleaned up the dovetail on the body, scraped the top, and sanded the actual dovetail. And now I gotta clean up the tongue, first of all, of the neck, and then also the dovetails. Unfortunately, I was listening to music while I was doing this, or I would have just left the sound from this going, because it would be a great ASMR track. Scraping off all of this old glue and all of that. Well, it's really just old glue. It came off very cleanly. There's no wood to remove, just old glue. So yeah, just scrape that for a while. Then once we get real close, we get out the sanding stick. This is a sanding stick I made out of a piece of corian, and it's actually pretty much my favorite sanding stick when doing this kind of work. Just it's really hard, it's very solid, and doesn't wear out at all. It's really good. So here we're sanding all this old glue off of the dovetail. Sanding, but the glue itself doesn't sand very well because it's kind of gummy. So some of that has to be attacked with a chisel. But I'll go back to sanding once I've got most of this chiseled away and sand everything down to raw wood. You got to have raw wood to get a good glue joint. Glue does not stick to glue very well, at least not the kind of aliphatic resins they were using back then. And then this is backing out the dovetail. We do this so that we don't have to try and fit the whole area there that we can't see. We just have to fit the very edges. This is standard operating procedure. Everybody who does neck resets does this. It would be impossible to get a good fit without doing this. You just don't have access to enough of the material in there to actually be able to get in there. So backing out like this is very common. It's done by every factory, every great guitar ever built, sort of the golden era guitars from the 30s and 40s were backed out. So now here I am calculating the actual amount of material I need to remove from the heel in order to tip the neck back to where it needs to go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out the website for t-shirts, and we have same-day setups on Saturdays. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day and enjoy your guitar.